It is a battle of yellow. The best international team Australia versus the best IPL team CSK. Before I start a war, CSK were the highest rated team after I downloaded all the teams, so I'm going with them, and of course they won the title last year as well, so it just makes sense. Australia have won the toss and they are gonna have a bat. This is not the biggest of ground. In fact, it might actually be the smallest ground in the entire game. The biggest stadium, but the smallest ground. So boundaries are gonna be flowing. This has been a good start so far though. That's been hit. Yeah, there's just no stopping that. Goes for a flick, leading edge, and it falls just wide of short cover. That was so close. We have 3 fielders right there, but it still somehow pierces the gap. Inside edge, head is living dangerously. Outside edges, leading edges, and now a inside edge finally, and it will get him 4 as well. This was a near perfect Yorker. Aimed for the off stump, but it will go for 4. He's hit it in the air, just a little away from short cover. Don't even bother running. This good length has not worked in the recent past, so we'll have to, I think, either bowl very full or maybe take the pace of the ball. Leading edge again, and once again it goes in the gap and it goes for 4. Even though we have a deep cover fielder, I don't know how that managed to go. Not only did it go in the gap, it somehow goes for 4. Closes the face a little too early. There was just not a ball. There was just not a ball to flick. But he'll get 4. But we still have been doing a really good job here. A lot of dot balls in between. Well, I guess they are done with shots along the ground. This time Marsh has decided to take the aerial route. And an comfortable 6. A third over in a row for Chahar. That was not great though. On the hip, all he had to do was help it away, and I'm coming from around the wicket. The angle helped him as well. It was just not a great ball there. Australia with the bright yellow, CSK a little dimmed, but this is a battle of fire and ice. Australia, great. Australia being fire, absolutely dominant, and CSK calm, cool, but they still get the job done. That's been smacked. Free hit, and he'll get 6. Yeah, this is almost a gully cricket ground. If you even get it anywhere near the middle of the bat, you can just get 6 comfortably. That's 99 meters. There's just no way that went 99 meters. And now he flicks it fine. That was not a bad ball though. That was aimed for the off stump, but he still manages to get it very fine and away for 4. We're going to end the power play with spin, comes down, middles it, and 6. The 50 partnership comes up. We haven't taken a wicket. They're scoring at almost 10 runs an over. Oh, that is some good signs there, because we have a lot of spinners, and if the ball turns, we can somehow take wickets and restrict them at the same time. That's been flicked. Look at that. That's 6 as well. Off spin on both ends. Hopefully I can turn the ball in. Still found the edge. Goes in the gap. We have 4 fielders on the deep on the leg side for the right hander. So if the ball turns in nicely, he'll have no choice. That was not according to plan. Ball on the leg side, or ball at least a little straight. If I give him room, he can just pick it anywhere he wants and get 6 runs. He's gone for the pole. Someone catch it. Anyone. Nope, even that is 6. How did that go for 6? He's pulled a good length delivery and got 6. Tries to come down and almost yorks himself, I think. That ball was headed for the moon as well. They need a wicket almost halfway through the innings, and he's launched that ball into space. I don't think that's coming down. Well, it is coming down, and it has fallen at least 10 rows back there. 108 meter hit. I don't know if it went that long. It surely went high. Flicks it. Now they're making it look a little too easy. 2 sixes in a row. I have no idea where to bowl though now. That's beautifully bowled. That length once again. That length is almost impossible to play, especially when the ball is turning. Comes down, flicks it. This should be out. Nope. Even that is six. Third six of the over. He will get to 50 of 29. Comes down. They are using the feet beautifully. Coming down to the pitch of the ball, swinging through the line. Now they both have 50s. He's trying to go for it again. Yep, wonderful. That's exactly what we need. After they've smacked us for like 15 sixes, now we need misfields that go for 4. Turns around. Becomes a left-hander for a second and hits a ball straight for 6. That wasn't a switch. I think that's just a completely new shot. Sweeps fine. The fielder just has no time or the intent to dive. MSD just does not know what to do. And when MSD doesn't know what to do, you know you're in a very, very bad position. 12 overs, 121 for no loss. First ball of our death specialist, and that has sailed away for 6. You've seen that so many times. But I still think if we can keep them under 200, it's totally chaseable. Because even for us, this ground is going to be exactly the same size. So I think even we will manage to hit some 6s. But we'll have to keep them under 200. If they get to 230, 240, then it will be trouble. That's for sure. Patirana, after that 6, he did bowl well. Only 8 runs of his first over. An off cutter there. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what pace I'm bowling at. They're just trying to hit it as straight as possible. And this time he goes inside out. That's 6 as well. Australia getting a move on, and rightfully so. They have 10 wickets in hand. This could end up being a huge total. With 6 overs to go and 10 wickets in hand, they can afford to swing at everything, and I think they've just started to do that. 4, 6, 4. 3 balls of this over left, and I have no idea what to do. I mean, wherever we bowl, they've just gone for it. And now I'm bowling wides. Maybe I could try bowling a bouncer, but I don't think that will end well either. He's hit it straight once again. Let's try to swing the ball, maybe. Pitch it in that full length. Again goes for an inside out drive. This over, every ball has gone for 4 except that one ball that was a wide. And they have hit a 6 as well. They've hit 2 sixes. And I think this over, I think we've considered what, 26 or maybe 24 runs. He's flicked it. That might be 6 as well. Maybe 30 runs of that over, I think. That was just an awful over. Now I'm gonna go with spin because pace is definitely not working, that's for sure. He misses a full toss and we miss a stumping. Flicked. Oh, there we go. Finally, after 16.3 overs, we get the breakthrough. A partnership of 188 and he goes for 98. That's what we want, man. How dare you hit us for 6 after 6 after 6. He misses out on his century. Heading towards 100 as well. 88. That ball's gone. That ball, you are not finding that ball anymore. That looked like it was heading straight out of the ground. Comes down Smith, a new batsman, and not the hitter Marche. So I think we will try to keep him on strike as much as possible and try to get as many dot balls out of him as possible as well. Comes down, still can't get the elevation, just a single. Now they're scoring at almost 12 runs and over, heading towards 240. Maybe 230. He's picked it in the gap 99. That will bring up his century of 49 deliveries. This has just been an outstanding innings. 5 fours and 10 sixes. That shows you how small this ground is. He's hit sixes almost everywhere except straight. 2 overs left. Can we restrict them under 230 at the most? Yorker, man. That was a proper Yorker. He's not managed to get underneath it and hit it for a long way. He's hit it to fine leg. Head and Marsh go out in almost identical ways, just mirrored. That was a proper Yorker, man. And he goes for exactly 100 of 50. 2 new batsmen at the crease. Now can we restrict them under 220? 1 over to go. Flicked it. He's flicked it in the gap. That should have been stopped. Oh, and no ball as well. What an awful first ball. What an awful start. Thankfully, the free hit doesn't go anywhere. Just a single. 5 more balls to go. I still want to keep them under 220, but I just don't know if that's possible though. Even with Smith on strike, he's punched it down the ground. They might look for 2. No, they're not. I think we would have preferred to have Smith on strike. He's gone for it once again. No elevation. These Yorkers have been working fantastically in the last 2-3 overs, and we get another one. 3 wickets in I think 3 overs. And we've somehow managed to contain Australia in the last maybe 4-5 overs. After that, another no ball, I think. Why am I so late? Now another free hit. And who's on strike? Well, at least Smith is on strike. He's on 6 of 7. But there we go. He'll manage to get 4 as well. 20 overs gone. They will end up with 223 for 3. And I still think if you bat like really well, this is doable, because hitting 6s on this ground is just easy. 198, 10 and 10, just those 2 openers took the game away from us. Hopefully our openers can do the same as well. Cummins at the top of his mark. Let's just get a few balls on bat and see what happens after that. Punched away a little late, but we'll get through, and our first run, and hopefully we can get to that 224 mark. Oh, why are you so good, Cummins? I mean, 151 Ks and that length once again. I am happy I didn't get an outside edge. I'm going to stand outside the off stump so that I can reach balls there. Edged. But it will fall in no man's land, and a single again. 4 balls gone, 2 runs. We'll have to take a risk somewhere, but he bowls it short, and yet another dot ball. 5 deliveries, just a 2 runs. Let's see if we can make use of the second over that's been hit for 4. Just hit it slightly wide of mid on. I was aiming for mid wicket actually, but that's okay. Full. He tried to loft it straight, aimed for the side screen once again, much like Australia did, but just couldn't get the timing down. I'm just gonna try to attack. 1.4 overs, 8 runs. It's just not gonna do when you're chasing 224. This time I managed to time it somewhat well, but the placement was just truly bad. Only 2 fielders in the deep, and I managed to find one. Well, wicket number 1 gone. We just need wickets in hand. Can't afford to be 3 down for 30. After 4 overs, the match will be done right there. There we go. Timed it somewhat well. Still didn't get all of it. It was still a little badly timed, but the placement was good, and we'll get our second boundary. 12 for 1 after 2.1. So I'm scoring at less than 6 runs and over. Open the face. No, did not mean to play that shot, but that will get me 4. I don't know why, but every time I try to play very fine on the leg side, he ends up playing a ramp. This time it has actually worked. Over point for 4. Look at that. Open the face beautifully. Cummins bowls short. What was that shot? How did I manage to time that so well? That's 6 runs. Off the back foot. That is seriously the shot of the match so far. Let's see if we can even top that. Balls it full, hit much straighter. The timing is getting better. That ball has gone straight as an arrow. It went right over the middle stump on the other end. That's how straight we managed to hit it. This over has been really good. 8 plus 14, 18 runs of this. Can we get another boundary? That's been hit, but this time it has gone straight up and Cummins will take it. Wicket number 2 gone. What have I done? That over just got us some of our hope back, but we'll lose another one, and it's not like a rebuild or anything. We just have to go. There we go. There's an example of a lovely shot over extra cover. Once again, just awesome timing. And if you hit it in the air and have awesome timing on this ground, it's probably going out of the ground. That's bold. Is that out? I thought I made the same mistake twice and almost hit it straight to deep square. We've gotten off to a really good start. 3.3 overs, 37, but we have lost 2 wickets. That's not great, but I think it will be fine. Try to play a card. That did not come off the middle. That was a slash. Hazelwood got the edge, but unfortunately for him, it will go to the boundary. 10 and 15 of this over with 2 balls to go. Punch down. As classic as a shot can get, and we'll get through for a single. That's been hit over mid wicket once again. Some really good timing. All I need to do is just clear the infield. That's exactly what I did and got 4 runs as well. Moeen Ali on 9 of 3. He's gotten off to a flyer. 2 boundaries already. Ball shot a little late, but we'll still get a single. Well, now the required run rate is slowly dropping down, and if it comes anywhere near 10, I think we'll be golden. Punch down the ground, just no risk whatsoever on that shot. Just saw the ball, it was full, it was straight, and punched it. Gave it a nice punch, goes down the ground. And of course it is 4. Flicked. That might actually be 6. That was some really awesome timing. Didn't go that far away though. Hit straight. And that actually might be one of the best shots you'll ever see. Once again, straight as an arrow. That region is always safe. Even if I don't get the timing right, it still might fall in between mid-on and mid-off. But that time, I got all the timing in the world and more. Driven, we are starting to play some really traditional shots. And because the ground is so small, we're still getting a lot of runs. Placement is key. Placement is the most important thing here. We place the ball really well, and even with somewhat okay timing, it still might go for 4. Edged, oh, beautiful bowling, but Hazelwood, unfortunately this is not a test match and you don't have a back slip cotton. 2 4s in a row, once again 9 runs and still 3 more balls to go. He bowls it short, opened the face, played it very fine. 4 and the 50 partnership comes up. They have raised to the 50 partnership as well. Went for it, edged once again in the gap. Why am I edging balls when I'm timed that well enough? I don't know why, but at least we'll get 4. First over of spin, first over of after the power play. So we'll need to do this as well. Keep the scoreboard ticking over and pick the right ball to go for a boundary maybe. Hit it in the air, but I don't know if I want to do it against spin because that can always be tricky. Went for it. There we go. He's just too fast and he's managed to drop it. What was that? That should have been wicket number 4. It went straight up in the air. It did not even go a long way, but he's managed to drop it. Edged this time, once again goes fine. The fielders just have no chance to stop anything. If it beats the fielder, it's just 4. If it beats the infield, it's 4. We've still managed to scramble 7 runs of this over, a ball to go. Shot wide, cut nicely, but no placement. That is probably the best cut I've played in this game. Starts off with a full toss and I've chopped it back on. That is just plain unlucky. I saw the full toss, my eyes lit up. I wanted to smack that ball out of the ground, but a thin inside edge, and I managed to somehow pull it back onto the middle off stump actually. 93 for 3 after 8. Went for it straight, got the edge. Yeah, that's just 4. No point in even chasing, just save your legs. Tossed up, once again edged. Ideal timing. Why am I edging that ball? And this time, surprise, surprise, it doesn't go for 4. We haven't lost a wicket to spin and we are scoring at a good rate. 1.2 overs, 13 runs. That was almost out. I am aiming straight. If he bowls full enough, I think I can go for it. Now he's gonna bowl short and wide. We are in no hurry. Bowl as many wides as you want. Tosses the ball up, googly there, gets the edge. In the gap, of course. Twos have been very rare as well. That was in the arc, the nice and tossed up full as well. Over long off, we back ourselves to clear that man. He's not that far away. Edged and gone. This partnership once again was looking good. And we'll lose wicket number 4. What a catch that was. And now let's bring on the skipper MS Dhoni. 116 runs of 64. So I think we need 11 runs and over. It's not that bad, especially if we don't lose any more wickets. I did not want to play that. I wanted a pull, man. But a perfect shot, perfect late cut. MSD was like, I don't care what you want, I will play what shot I want. Start off with 412 63. If that required run rate goes below 10, it will be a miracle for sure. Twos are just way too hard on this wicket. Shot, went for the cut and goes through the empty slip cordon for 4. 106 of 60. We have almost managed to bring it back to 10 runs and over. That's been hit down the ground. Have I got enough? Wait, did that land right on the rope? I think it did. Just enough for 6. 99 of 57. This is looking very doable. We do have 6 wickets in hand. Punch down. The ball is almost flying off the bat. 95 now required. Again an off drive. I don't think this will go for 4, but we'll keep running hard. Maybe we can get 3. No, we can't. We'll settle for 2. Driven. That is just first class. How in the world did that not go for 4? Flicked. Very fine. There's no fine leg. And he gave me a ball nice and juicy on my pads. Helped it on its way for 6. Easy runs. 86 meter hit. Actually, that was played really well as well. Maybe I can play it fine again. Nope, he gives me a full toss. That was a gift. I am always aiming straight. If it's full, hit it straight. If it's maybe short or good length, then we can play it somewhere else. If it's full and straight, of course I'm aiming for the side screen. 112 meters. Our sixes are getting bigger every time. This time flat. 6. Another full toss. Wait, 3 sixes in a row. I'm gonna go for 6 sixes here. Come on, bowl another full toss. I wanna go once again for the 4th 6. How was I late? That was another full toss. I missed out, man. That would have been awesome. 4 sixes in a row. Good length, edged. After getting smacked for 3 sixes, he comes back with a dot ball, then a wicket. This match still is completely in the balance. If we lose 1 or 2 wickets, we will be done. That's been punched in the gap as well. We're starting to play some lovely on drives, straight drives and cover drives and get some easy runs. There's just no risk here. 67 of 45. It has become almost too easy once again. That ball flew as if his bat had a spring on it. And two more. Required run rate only 9.14. We should win this comfortably if we don't mess anything up. Edged. This has become almost too easy. Full inside edge, and what a grab that was. Well, we have officially run out of batsmen. Inside edge and a brilliant grab. MSD goes for 29 of 14, a strike rate of 207. So many of our batsmen have just come in, contributed 30-40 runs, have gotten out. I don't think even one person has scored a half century, but we still have managed to get to 171 after 14 overs thanks to shots like that. 51 of 35, but only 4 wickets in hand. That's the tricky part. That is beautifully bowled. Leg cutter, so slow. A lovely change of pace. And now he's quick. And now I am late. This has been a really good over so far. 3 balls, 2 runs, and for 2 balls I've had no answers whatsoever. Inside edge, another spectacular catch behind the stumps. Inside edge after inside edge. What is going on? That ball came in sharply as well. Well, are we gonna come this close just to lose this game? Australia pulling things back like only Australia can, and now scoring runs. Especially this over, we scored only 3 runs. We've been in no rhythm whatsoever. It's been hit, no timing again. That should have been cotton bowled. Green could have ended the match right there. And again, bat then onto the pad. We'll get through for a single though. Played it very fine. Awful ball on the pads. And there's just no protection there. The wicketkeeper almost caught up to the ball. He was running faster than the ball at one point. Come on, give me one more on the pads or give me a full toss. Give me something where I can score some runs. He's given me a ball on my hip. Helped on its way again. Whoa. Every now and then they're changing the pace with these cutters. That ball missed the leg stump by I don't know even how small of a distance. It was heading for middle stump I think. Then that leg cutter took it away. 39 of 24, still under 10 runs and over. Let's see if we can capitalize on this over. Slash doesn't go in the gap. Good fielding. That looked like it was headed for a certain boundary. Full toss edge. This time the wicketkeeper puts in the dive and stops the boundary. Runs have been very hard to come by these last 2 overs. But the thing is I did smack a few boundaries in the last one, so forgive me. Full toss, again edged, again stopped by the keeper, but we're still keeping the scoreboard ticking over. Come on, give me something. Gives me a full toss and that ball has been smacked. That has been properly smacked for 6. That's exactly what we needed. A loose ball and 6 runs. 122 meter hit, 3.1 overs left, 30 runs required. He's gonna ball outside the off stump. I knew exactly where he's gonna ball, but I still couldn't do anything. Short, played fine, and I beat short fine leg. That's 4. No need to even think about running. The only question was, did I beat short fine leg? If I beat him, it was 4. If I hadn't, it was a dot ball. Try to play it fine again, leading edge. 23 of 14. 1 or 2 boundaries in these 2 balls and the match is done. Early balls, it's slow again. Change of pace has been the only tool that has worked for Australia in the last 5-6 overs. That's flicked. Walked across, flicked it. Oh, for a second I thought I got a little excited a little early because it was looking like he's going to catch it. Well, 2 overs left. The equation cannot get simpler than this. 17 runs and 3 wickets left. That's flicked. That's 6. And I think with that shot we have officially won this match. Now All we need is run a ball. We have 3 wickets left, so unless a complete miracle occurs here, I think we should win this. But you never know with Australia. They might bowl 3 beauties and get a hat-trick, but I don't think it's happening today. That was a wide Yorker, managed to get a little bit of bat on it, and of course that's 4. But that would have been 4 on any ground. 7 required of 10. I am gonna hopefully hit a 6 here. He bowls it full. I go over long off. Have I got enough? No, I haven't. He's got it. And I think he's gone outside the boundary line. The umpire has called it 6. What happened? Catches it comfortably, is inside at least by a foot, then walks. 6-4, 6-1 run required. And he bowls it full again, hit over long off again. This time, no chance of him even getting close to the ball. Jadeja will get to 50 with a strike rate of 242, and we pull off this massive chase like it was nothing. We still have an over left. Look at that, everyone with contributions except one batsman. Everyone scored 20s, 30s, very quick runs as well, scoring at a strike rate of 200 or more. A team effort, a truly CSK-like performance where everyone contributed but no one in particular shined or anything like that, but we still walk away with a win. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you want to see CSK go against RCB, click the video on screen to see the season opener of the 2024 season. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 24 videos and updates. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.